So today we're going to be looking at Raichu's stat block and also Alolan Raichu. So let's get into it. Raichu has 16 AC. This is pretty normal for CR9, which he is. He has 148 hit points, which is a little bit on the lower side. As you can see, hit points is one of its lowest stats, so it made sense to me. It has 5 foot walk speed. It can burrow 40 feet and it can climb 40 feet. This is because Pikachu can do those things, so Raichu can do them also. If you look at the ability scores, you'll probably notice that most of them are pretty mediocre, except the dexterity, which is 21, which is massive. This is because obviously speed is the main stat. To be fair, special attack and physical attack are pretty high up there too, but I really like the whole speed only kind of thing. Then we have static, which functions basically identically but does in the game. So basically, if you make contact with a Pokemon that has static in the game, they get paralyzed, or at least there's a chance of it. And here it's pretty much the same. If the creature hits Raichu with a melee attack, they must succeed a DC 14 Constitution saving throw, or get stunned for 1 round. Lightning Rod is his next trait. If Raichu takes lightning damage, its AC is increased by 2 for 1 round. Unlike in the game, this does not make Raichu immune to lightning damage, because I thought that would be kind of hard to write in. But whatever, he's already resistant to it, and now he's getting a buff from it, so, you know. And we have Glowing Body. This is because Raichu's Pokédex entry sometimes talks about how it releases light from its cheeks and its tail, so, you know, Raichu emits dim light in a 50-foot radius. Now, the actions. Multi-attack means that he can use Thundershock twice. It does an average of 21 damage on a hit, but if you hit twice, it's going to be 42 damage, obviously. Then, Volt Tackle. This is his big ability, and it happens once per day. Raichu surrounds itself with electricity and releases it in a 10-foot radius. Any creature enraged must succeed a DC 15 Dexterity saving throw or take 12d6 lightning damage, or half as much as the success. Raichu's AC is decreased by 2 for 1 round. That's a lot of damage. I don't know if you're aware, obviously you are. It's so much. But it does also decrease the AC by 2 for 1 round, and it's, you know, it's 1 per day, whatever. Then we have Thunderbolt, which is recharged 5 to 6. Raichu's cheeks spark with a static electricity building up, which releases in a 90-foot long, 5-foot wide line. Any creature in range must succeed a DC 16 Dexterity saving throw, or take 8d8 lightning damage, or half as much on a success. That is an average of 36, which isn't as much as Volt Tackle, but I guess this one's more reliable. Alright, now we're going to go into Alolan Raichu, and we're just going to do what I usually do with the Alolan Pokemon, which is just kind of compare them to the original stat block. So, immediate differences. Raichu has more health, as you can see. Actually, no, it's not even in his stats, I just decided to do that myself. Raichu has 10 more health than Alolan Raichu has 10 more health than regular, because I thought I'd make Raichu more of a last cannon, while Alolan Raichu is less of that. Regular Raichu has slightly more movement, however, Alolan Raichu has a 70-foot hover speed. Kind of fixes that. Now, Alolan Raichu has lower strength, lower dex, the same con, higher intelligence, higher wisdom, and higher charisma. Overall, I think it has higher stats, than Raichu, but it's not as specialized. It's probably the same. It's actually kind of a little bit more similar in the actual step block itself, but it's different in my version. Charisma, wisdom, and intelligence is because, well, first of all, it's pretty cute now. Also, it's psychic now, which is why its vulnerabilities, resistances has changed. And now it has telepathy too. Other changes include the fact that static and lightning rod are no longer there. Instead, we have Surge Surfer, which is Raichu cannot provoke opportunity attacks with its fly speed, which is very similar to I believe it's called Flyby, which is an ability that a lot of birds get, flying creatures, and Psychic attacks, which basically means his attacks are magical because he's psychic. We have Raichu's Thundershock, which you can use twice and does a total of 24 damage on average and a total of 48 if both of them hit, which is, to be fair, it is more than regular Raichu's, but this one is has more actually super damaging stuff like Thunderbolt and Volt Tackle. His next attack is probably his most dangerous, being Psychic. It's got a recharge of 6. Raichu's eyes glow blue as he lets off a shockwave of glistening psychic energy in a 5-foot radius. Any creatures within range must succeed a DC 16 intelligence saving throw or take 3d6 psychic damage and be stunned and have their movement speed reduced to 0 for 1 minute. An affected creature can repeat the saving throw at the start of their turn, ending the effect on a success. So it's a little bit of damage, but also stuns and basically just immobilizes them, which I think is sick. Then we have Charm. Raichu winks cutely to a single creature it can see. The creature must succeed a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw or be charmed for a minute. A charmed creature can repeat the saving throw at the start of their turn, ending the effect on a success. This one's here just because, I mean, he's pretty cute now. Look at him, he's adorable. You'd give him a cuddle. That's it for this one. Thank you for watching.